What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Let's Talk Sports. I have your host, Big Rod. I'll be joined shortly by one of my co-hosts, Tricky, along with hopefully the Big Cheese is sure. Tricky, you there?
I'm here. I'm here. I don't know where you're at, but I'm here.
I don't see no picture. I just see your name, but I don't see no picture. I don't see your video.
There you go.
There
I'm here,
you
my man.
go. What's going on, Trick?
What's going on, sir?
You
How
out
you doing
making
today?
it?
All right.
I'm doing all right today. You out making that money like usual?
Yeah, I'm trying to take some time off. How you doing after last week? Took a week off, I see. I take a week off,
Yeah,
take care of
yeah.
yourself,
You know we getting up in that age where we got to take care of ourselves. But I'm feeling a lot better this week. How
huh?
you
I
feeling?
feel good. I feel real good. I got the second box today. I don't see Big Cheese today, so I got the second box. I'm on a below today.
Yeah, you're the number
Yeah,
two chair today. I don't know what happened to the Big Cheese today.
yeah. Okay, alrighty.
But we gonna go ahead and get this thing started. You know, we got our Sweet 16. Everybody,
Oh yeah.
Sweet 16 brackets already picked out, and here we go with the University of Miami made it in the women's and the men's bracket. How you feel about that?
I told you. I told you I like Miami. I told you that when I last time I talked with y'all. I like Miami. I think Miami's strong, man. They're young. They're strong. The woman, the woman's kind of scared me a little bit, but we'll see what happens. They did beat the team. So
Yeah, they
they had.
beat Indiana. It's funny because University of Miami men and the women both beat Indiana. So it
Yep.
was Indiana versus Miami, and we pulled off. We were able to pull off both games, which was good for me because I'm a diehard Canes fan, and I like seeing when the Canes come out victorious. But I'm a little nervous this week. I'm
Why
hoping
you say that?
I'm hoping we make it to the Elite Eight, but we got the university, we got the men going up against Houston, and Houston's number one on the 24th at 7. I think it's at 7:30, 7:15 on CBS, and the women going up against number 4 Villanova on the
That's all
4th
right.
at 2:30.
Listen. Anything in sports, anybody get beat, like you said. They beat.
Yeah,
They beat them. They beat number one team. They beat number one team. That's how it's gonna be.
yeah, that is
You know,
true. Let me put up this bracket real quick. I got the
today,
yeah.
the team that play better is the team that's gonna win.
Yeah, that's usually where it goes. We get when you see here, we got the bracket for the Sweet 16. We got
Uh huh.
Miami. We got the bracket up for Sweet 16, and Miami's going up against Houston. Houston's number one, and Miami number 5. That should be a good
Yeah.
game. I look forward to checking it out. But before that game starts, I'll be going to sit down at 2:30 and watch the women play because the women's kick off the afternoon on ESPN at 2:30. So I'll be able
Yeah.
to get into that, be able to get into both games.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I was watching, I was watching the NCAA tournament mainly because both my team got both enders in. Uh, Miami, as long as Isaiah Wong play good for the Hurricane, then we should be all right.
Yeah. If
We
they
we
beat Houston, like I said, if they get past Houston this week and get to the Elite Eight, if they get to Elite Eight, they're gonna be problems. They're gonna be tough to beat.
Yeah, well, we're gonna be tough to beat this weekend. We just hope that the team can pull it together and play strong. This is not going to be a long show, Walt, because there's not a lot to talk about. Spring break. Spring training is going on, and the Marlins
Hmm.
are not looking very good. They played the game. They played today to a 0-0 tie because I don't think in spring training they do extra innings. So the game ended 0-0. Yesterday they lost. Was it yesterday they lost? I believe it was yesterday they lost. So their record in spring training is not looking too good. But when the season starts, I'm hoping they can put it together.
Yeah, that's the Marlins though. We'll see what happens.
Your baseball team is the Pirates. I know you like all things coming out of Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I like Pittsburgh, but we'll see what happens. Like I said, it is what it is. They haven't been good in years, so
Yeah,
if they put it together, we'll put it together. If not, Pittsburgh always start off good at the beginning of the year. So, like I said, but that's beginning of the year. They end up, crapping. So we'll see
all
what
right.
happens.
Yeah, we'll definitely see what happens. I'm excited about the baseball season. Not as excited as I usually am about the football, but I'm excited about baseball coming up. Spring practice, spring training, the University of Miami Hurricanes football team has started practicing, and the Dolphins are trying to sign every good free agent they can find.
Yeah, you still on that Dolphin train? I see. The
Hey,
Dolphins got some good players coming in, but you got to see what happens at the beginning of the season. You
yeah,
mess up.
we got some good players coming in. We got some Jalen Ramsey coming in at defensive back to help out Xavier Howard on the other side. We got another new linebacker coming in that's gonna probably be the starter. So the Dolphins are going to be pretty interesting to watch. The only thing, like I say, is we got to show up that offensive line so we can keep Tua healthy.
And I think y'all picked up the little receiver for the Jets too.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
little-
yeah, yeah, yeah. Braxton Berrios, he's a former University of Miami Hurricane.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But Braxton will be put in as a slot receiver, and he'll also be in there for punt returns and kickoff returns, which is going to help us out because we won't have to put heel back there to return punt and kickoff. That's going to help us out a little bit. But it don't matter how many players you sign. It's not going to work out if these players don't go out there and perform the way they're supposed to.
That's true. That's
We
true. They gotta do what they gotta do. Like I say, we'll see what happens.
that is true. So this is going to be an interesting football season. But we also got
But
basketball.
I think the Dolphins will be complete once they get Lamar Jackson. They
You
get
know what?
Lamar.
I was looking at that, but I don't think they'll get Lamar. I don't even know if they're going to try to sign Lamar. They just signed this other quarterback from somewhere. I don't even know where the hell he's from. But they just
Yeah,
signed this other quarterback to a 1-year deal. I don't
yeah.
even
But
know if they're going to get to Lamar.
if they knew what's good for him, they'll sign him.
That's the same thing I said. Being a fan, that's the same thing I said. You go for him. See what we can do. Even if you have to put Tua down as a backup, then that'll give you a hell of a backup.
Yeah, somebody gonna get him. Like I said.
Yeah. I don't think you're going to be signed with Baltimore.
Oh well, it is what it is. Yeah, it's okay. Pittsburgh's getting some players too. They're getting some veterans too. They're stacking up some good players too. They got the Eagle offensive lineman, all pro
Uh-huh.
off the Eagles. They starting to rebuild. They got a couple. They got a receiver to replace Juju. I didn't think Juju was going to leave, but Juju left. You know, so Juju left. So all the receivers are leaving. So they picking up, but they're gonna be all right. We're gonna see what's gonna happen.
This sports thing is all about the money.
Yep.
It used to be about a time where they used to stay on the team because they like being on the team. Now is I'm gonna go wherever they pay me the most money. So you might have an all-star team today and a sucky team tomorrow, but it is what it is. Like we say, all you can do is root for your team and hope that they can pull some of these games out.
Shoot, they let what's his name? I would like that. I would like to get the damn Zeke, man. Zeke is a
Yeah,
running back.
I see Dallas let Zeke go.
Yeah, I would
Man,
love to get him. That man's still good in his prime, man. I would love to get him. Whoever gets him is gonna be special.
oh yeah. Oh yeah. I was I saw that I was reading that article last night about that let Ezekiel go. And as of today, he's still a free agent. So I
Yep.
guess in the next couple of days, somebody will offer him a contract. So I'll keep an eye on that and see what happens. But that definitely surprised me because Zeke, he's been playing pretty good for the Cowboys.
Yeah, but because of his injuries, I think that go because of injuries.
Yeah, well, we are. I think we are. But in football is a violent sport, so there's going to be some injuries. It's just I've seen a lot of players bounce back from injuries and have great seasons. But I'm quite sure Dallas had their reason for letting Zeke go.
Yep. They like that running back they got. That's what it is. They like the younger running back.
Yeah, that's probably it too. Yeah, because he played good when Zeke was out of games last year. But we're gonna see. It's gonna be a hell of a football season. We're winding down to a hell of a basketball season. The NBA is shaping up, getting itself together. So we have to see how all this is going. Let me see if I can pull up what the standings are right now. Well, you got a favorite basketball team? I didn't even talk about the basketball.
For basketball, what in professional or college?
Yeah, professional basketball.
Yeah, professional with the Heat. That I got my tattoos on my leg and everything. I'm with the Heat.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pushing for the Heat, man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Let me find out what's going on.
I mean, the Heat gonna get in the playoffs as far as so they should be okay. It's just what they're gonna do when they get in the playoffs.
Yeah, that's the thing. How they gonna be able to manage that? Let me see if I can pull up right now. I think the last time I checked, the Heat was okay. Here we go. Standing. The Heat holding that number 7 spot right in front of Atlanta, but they're only a half behind Boston, Brooklyn, and they got Brooklyn coming up this week.
You come back and watch your number. All right, hold on for a minute. Do what? Hold on. Go ahead. When you come back, I want your number though.
Yeah, no, I said I gotta give it to you. Not go with my baby, and I don't like him to see him. He a little guy. He don't need to see.
Go ahead, Rob. I'm listening, man. Just use information.
Yeah, no, I can write it down for you. No problem.
Okay, we got the Heat going up against the Knicks tonight, and then they going up against Brooklyn tomorrow. Looks like tomorrow night.
Right on the back of this.
So we should be.
Yeah, tomorrow. They're doing okay.
The Heat is.
Well, y'all. I like one thing I like about the Heat, man. Like I said, I'm telling you, the Heat get in there, they're gonna be all right, man. I just want them to get to the playoffs. That's it.
Yeah, well, they got the Knicks tonight. They 1.5-point favorites. Then they got the Nets. They got the Nets tomorrow night, which should be a good game because the Heat is only a half a game out. If the Heat could pull off this game tonight, they could probably end up being tied with Brooklyn for that number 6 spot. Because if you had that 7, 8, 9, and 10 spot, you got what they call a play-in game. You got to play one game in order to make it into the playoffs. Yeah,
but the thing is this, just get to the playoffs, man.
Yeah. Well,
no matter what rank you is, just no matter what seed you is. Of course, you don't want to be the low seed because you got to play the high seed. You know that, but the thing is, you just want to get in. You know what I mean? To be the 6th and 7th seed is better than being the 8th seed because the last seed you got to play. You got to play the top team. So, and, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough to beat the top team. So.
Well, we'll see what the Heat do tonight against the Knicks because the Knicks has got a record of 42-31, and the Heat sitting at a record 5 games over 500 at 39-34, and they playing down there in your part of the town tonight. The Heat playing at home tonight, and then they play again tomorrow night against the Nets.
Yeah, I'm waiting to get for them to the playoffs. When they get to the playoffs, I might go to some games when they get to the playoffs.
Okay.
When they get to the playoffs to see what's going on in the playoffs.
As long as they keep doing what they got to do, as long as they keep winning and playing tough, they're gonna make the playoffs. It's just how high a seed are they going to be when they get into the playoffs? Because,
Mhm.
like you said, you don't want to be one of those low seeds, and then you got to play one of them teams that's on fire right now. Let me see what the seedings are. You know, they got Milwaukee, Boston, Philadelphia, Cleveland, the Knicks. See, so right now, Miami playing the two teams that's right above them in the playoff race. New York Knicks tonight and Brooklyn tomorrow night. I don't think they can catch the Knicks because they're let's see how many games behind are they on the Knicks. Well, it's possible because they're 3 games behind the Knicks. If they can win tonight, they can pull within 2 games on that number 6 spot and then go ahead and beat Brooklyn tomorrow night. They have a fighting chance to move up in the rankings as far as this playoff seeds go.
Yeah. Well, like I said, we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah,
Like I said, I like the talent they got. They got young talent. You know, if they get hot, and you know, if that boy Hero get hot, you know, shooting them 3-pointers. You know, if he get hot, you know, then Jimmy get hot. You know, Jimmy get hot, man. Jimmy, you know, if Jimmy scores 30 more points, they can't lose.
right.
You know,
They have some help.
and well, the bench is pretty good now. The bench ain't no, they're pretty good.
Let me see.
They're just not on. Miami's not on all syllables right now.
Let me see tonight who's on the injury list. You know, the Heat are their favorite, but their chances of winning is kind of slim. Right now, we got Cody Zeller is the only person on the Heat injury report. The center, he's out for the night. The Knicks got Trevor Keels and Dwayne Washington out. Dwayne Washington Jr. They both listed out. So it looks like the Knicks are going to have their full complement of players, while the Heat's going to only be down one guy. Which, you know, I look at the Heat the other night, and I like Kyle Lowry, but he got to step up his game now. We had that part of the season where you got to show us why we signed you as a free agent. You got to come in and help us out, help us win some of these close games. You got to do more than score just 4 points. That's just not gonna cut it. We got to get Jimmy some help from somewhere.
Yeah, you're right about that. Yeah, he's got 10 more points on the bench.
Yeah. We'll see what happens tonight. We'll definitely see what happens tonight. We're gonna maybe let's see Friday. I might do a short show Friday walk after the women play at 2:30. If we can get the University of Miami women to pull it out, we'll do a short little segment on Friday afternoon, just before the men's play. You know, just to see, talk about the game and how it went, and look forward to the guys playing.
Yeah, that'd be good.
I'll definitely let you know, because we're gonna cut this one short. Because as you can hear, my voice ain't doing too good today.
Yeah, and you know the thing they work off that momentum. So if the ladies win, you know, before the men play, the men got, you know, they pick up a lot of energy from that, you know.
Right, because they don't want to. That
Yeah.
gives them inspiration.
Yeah, that gives them a lot of inspiration, you know. So
You know,
we'll see what happens.
to be honest with you, the first game the University of Miami women played, I was watching it, and they were down 14 points, and I turned it off because I was like, this game is done. And then I looked up, and they had won. I was like, how the heck that happened?
Yeah, they came back. You can never knock them down, man. It's basketball, man.
Yeah, I noticed that. I see that now. So now I have to watch all the way to the end, win or lose. But good luck to the Hurricanes this weekend. Good luck to the men and the women. Good luck to the Heat for the next 2 days. Like I said, going up against the dreaded Knicks and also going up against the Brooklyn Nets. Let's pull these 2 games off and see if we can move up in this playoff standing.
Yeah, I think they're gonna be all right, man. We'll see what happens though. You know.
All right. Well, we're gonna do a special. We're gonna cut this one short and then do a special show Friday. So I'll see you again on Friday, my brother.
All right, my man. Feel better, my man. See that, put that voice going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Got some lemon.
I'm
Got some
going.
lemon and some tea. Some lemon and tea and garlic.
I'm
You'll
going
be okay.
downstairs now and make me some black tea now.
All right. I hear you.
All right,
All
man.
right, well, all right. It was nice. Tell Big Cheese, man. Next time you better show up.
I'm gonna text him right now, man. I'll talk to you later, Walt.
All right then. See you later.
Yeah, man.